Your heart is racing right now, or it was an hour ago, or it will be in a few minutes. And there's no leopard anywhere near you, no lion, no hyena circling in the dark. Just an email, a notification, a look on someone's face you couldn't quite read.
Your brain doesn't know the difference. As far as it's concerned, you are still being hunted every single day by something in the grass.
You felt it. The sudden jolt when your phone buzzes during a meeting you're not prepared for. The tight chest before you open an email from your boss. The wave of dread scrolling past a message you haven't answered yet. You call it anxiety, or stress, or just being wired that way. And you assume something about you is broken, too sensitive, too anxious, too reactive for the modern world.
You've tried to talk yourself down. It's just an email. It's just a text. It's not a big deal. And still, your body reacts like it's a big deal every time, no matter how many times you remind yourself it isn't.
Here's what almost nobody tells you. Your body isn't overreacting. It's running exactly the way it was built to run, hundreds of thousands of years ago, in a world where a sudden movement in the grass really could kill you.
Your amygdala, the almond-shaped cluster deep in your brain responsible for detecting threats, doesn't have a separate setting for predator and passive-aggressive email. It has one job: scan for danger, react fast, ask questions later. Neuroscientist Joseph Ledoux spent decades studying this exact circuit and found that threat signals reach the amygdala through a fast, crude pathway before the more thoughtful, analytical parts of your brain even get a chance to weigh in. Your body starts reacting to a threat before you've consciously understood what the threat even is.
That system kept your ancestors alive on the savannah, where hesitation meant death. But it was never built to distinguish between a leopard and a Slack notification. To your amygdala, both are simply, something happened. React now.
The insight is this: the racing heart you feel before opening a bad email isn't a malfunction. It's a 300,000-year-old survival response, firing exactly on schedule, just aimed at a threat it was never designed to recognize. You can't switch off the amygdala, and you wouldn't want to. It's still the same system that makes you jerk your hand off a hot stove. But there are 3 shifts that come directly from how this ancient alarm system actually works, and each one helps you work with it instead of against it. Step 1. Name what's actually happening. Neuroscientist Matthew Lieberman found that simply labeling an emotion by silently thinking, "This is my threat response kicking in," measurably reduces activity in the amygdala and increases activity in the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that's actually capable of evaluating whether the danger is real. You don't need to calm yourself down first. It's the act of naming that reaction that triggers the calming process. Step 2. Give your body proof that the danger has passed. On the savannah, the response to a threat culminates in tangible physical movement, such as running, fighting, or climbing. Your body is still waiting for that release. A short walk, a few minutes of movement, or even just moving your hands sends a signal of resolution to your nervous system, a signal it has been waiting for since the initial warning first appeared. Step 3. Separate your reaction speed from your response speed. Your amygdala will always react first. That's a given. What isn't fixed is how quickly you act on that reaction. By inserting a deliberate pause, even just 10 seconds before you respond to an email, message, or comment, the slower but more accurate part of your brain will have time to catch up before your mouth or fingers do something your amygdala wants, but that you don't actually need.
Picture a woman on the savannah, 200,000 years ago, walking back from gathering roots. She hears a rustle in the tall grass to her left. Her heart rate spikes instantly, before she's even consciously registered the sound. Her body floods with cortisol and adrenaline. She freezes, scans, and in half a second either runs or relaxes. It was only the wind. Either way, within a minute, it's over. Her body physically moves, releases the chemical surge, and returns to baseline. The threat, real or false, gets resolved.
Now picture a man in 2026, sitting at his desk. His phone buzzes, a message from his manager. Just, "Can we talk when you get a sec?" His heart rate spikes instantly. Same amygdala, same chemical flood. But he doesn't run, doesn't fight, doesn't move at all. He sits perfectly still, staring at 5 words, spinning through worst-case scenarios for the next 45 minutes until the meeting actually happens. His body never gets the signal that the threat is over, because in this version, there's no grass to walk out of, no all clear to physically feel. Same alarm system, same chemical flood. One body got resolution in 60 seconds. The other body carried it for the better part of an hour with nowhere to put it. So, if you've ever felt embarrassed by how hard your heart pounds over something as small as an email, here's the truth nobody tells you at work. You're not overreacting. You're running a 300,000-year-old detection system that's doing exactly its job, just in a world that never stops giving it things that look like leopards.
We traded a world where danger resolved itself in 60 seconds for one where the alarm never really finishes ringing. And most of us spent years thinking the problem was us.
If this changed how you think about your own anxiety, tell me in the comments, what's the most leopard-shaped thing that sets off your alarm? An email? A notification? A silence you can't explain? And if you want more of the ancient wiring hiding behind your everyday reactions, subscribe. There's a lot more your body remembers that your mind forgot.